The 2022 Winter Olympic Games are here. I'm here with Susan Tran, and we're going to be talking about medal-worthy moments, the top of the top when it comes to the Olympic Games. Susan, how excited are you about the Olympics this year?
I am so pumped, but honestly, I don't know how we're going to condense all of these amazing moments, but I'm excited to do it. I'm taking on the challenge.
Well, one of the most exciting parts about the Olympic Games is the opening ceremonies. It's always a big to-do, lights and flash and performances. I love the lights and the colors and that like laser-looking LED flower they had. So I'm gonna give that a gold. What would you give the opening ceremonies?
I'm gonna say that it was a solid gold. I
Solid
mean, so
gold.
much pageantry, right? And the magic of it all. Yeah, I think it's a solid gold. Good times.
This year, you actually got some behind-the-scenes videos from our Olympians.
Yeah, so we have Zach DiGregorio. He is a luger and he is from Medway. He kind of gave us that behind-the-scenes look.
USA! 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 USA!
And then we have Julie Latai. She's a short track speed skater from Medfield, kind of giving us an inside look into what it was like to be there at the opening ceremony.
Making it to opening ceremonies was honestly an experience that was even more magical than I had expected. Walking out through the tunnel and seeing those Olympic rings, as you can see up there, even bigger than I could have imagined, was the most amazing moment of it all. I think like just the size of them and the brightness of the whole stadium is what really became overwhelming and made us all kind of turn to each other and be like, this is really happening. This is our dream come true.
You could just feel the excitement. It's getting me excited. I almost feel like I'm an Olympic athlete, even though I'm gonna be sitting on the couch and just watching them perform.
Could you imagine? They can't be there with their families this go around because of COVID, so they really are just kind of wrapping themselves around their teammate.
Well, the Olympic ceremonies were exciting, but it seemed like somebody was maybe not as excited about it. That would be Vladimir Putin. It looks like he's a little bit drowsy for the opening ceremonies.
Yeah, and apparently there was commentary that it came when the Ukrainian team was entering the bird's nest. And so I don't know if that was just his power move, if you will.
Right, so I give that power move a bronze, Susan.
Oh, I'm going to give it fourth place because apparently in the Olympics, it is far worse to be fourth because you're so close to medaling.
I'm gonna change mine then. I'm gonna give it a fourth, no medal. Putin, stay awake. Get enough with the power moves, Putin. Now, Susan, I pity the fool who doesn't watch curling because curling's one of those sports people are like, oh, why is it an Olympic sport? And you actually went and learned a little bit about curling yourself.
Can I just tell you, for anyone out there who thinks, oh, it's just like bowling, it's so easy. That's because they make it look easy. It's really difficult.
Susan, you and Mr. T have something in common because apparently he is a huge curling fan. He actually had a tweet where he says, wow, I'm pumped, I'm excited, I'm ready.
So he's commenting about Team Schuster, who won the gold medal 4 years ago. It's the men's curling team. And apparently Team Schuster is like legit. And we pity the fool who has to go against Team Schuster.
We pity the fool. And I don't want to start off the show with too many golds, but that's a gold moment. And now everybody, when they see figure skaters, they see them on the ice, they see them twirling around, doing amazing moves. But Nathan Chen was like, you know what? Before I go on the ice, I'm gonna toss the pigskin.
Okay, so he is the king of quads, right? It is unbelievable, landing, on two knives, basically, on ice. And not only is he amazing, but also he's good at football. Come on.
You can't be too good at too many things. So you know what? I'm gonna give that a silver because I love how great he is and he can toss around the football. I'm a little bit jealous, so he gets a silver from me.
He does have New England ties, as so many of our Winter Olympians do. He took a year off of Yale University so that he can chase his Olympic dreams. I don't know. I'm going to give him a gold because he's amazing.
It's like if Tom Brady were to all of a sudden be a great figure skater. You know what? You just got to respect it. They're all goats. They're all goats. All these Olympians are goats. We started off with a big win. Team USA women's hockey won 5-2 against Finland. Obviously, there was a injury on the ice, but I got to give them gold for the win overall.
Part of this amazing women's hockey team, 35% have New England ties, including the captain, Kendall Coyne-Schofield, who scored 2 of the winning goals. And then the other 2 also came from a Massachusetts native from North Reading. We have Alex Carpenter.
Susan, I'm excited about next week. Are you excited about next week? All the games, all the athletes?
I am so pumped.
Well, stick with us because we're going to be coming to you with Olympic updates all the time. We're going to give you the medal-worthy moments. But until then, here is Alex Carpenter talking about growing up with hockey and having a very famous father in the sport.
I grew up in hockey. It's something that my family has done, whether it would be going to watch my dad play or going to watch my brother play at BU down the street, playing in the backyard till 2 a.m. Just everything about it. It's just a family affair for us, and ever since then, I've just always loved it.
Laid down for Carpenter, drives, goal!
Her dad, Bobby Carpenter, played nearly 1,200 NHL games and spent 4 years with the Bruins, starting in 1988.